A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, B.A., I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, B.A.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in, my friend. Here are the starters for Arizona. Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. They've got Victor Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 4 spot. Castle outside. To the inside. Wembanyama against Porzingis. Got it.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Melton passes to Curry. Pass to Porzingis. 4 on the clock. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a unique threat. Not only can Porzingis shoot from anywhere, but he can also keep it out of the defense's reach.
Now here's Fox. The layup off target. We played just over a minute here in the first. All right, Chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Now here's Castle. Inside. Champagnie, that's good.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And here's Butler outside. And Arizona, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox outside. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Porzingis grabs the board.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And here's Curry for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
It's interesting, Shams, Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to
Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Arizona with some changes. Santos comes in for Kristaps Porzingis, and Podziemski subbed in for Melton. Arizona leading by 4. Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Pass to Santos. 1:46 left in the first. Curry, no good. Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And he jams it home with authority.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Santos. No made baskets yet. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a 3. Harper pulls it in. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Horford with a steal. To the paint. To stop the drought. Here's Butler. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this play.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Now here's Fox. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Curry passes to Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen away. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Arizona shooting a rough 29% from the field here. They've got Harper. He's out there with Castle. Keldon Johnson out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Bryant in at the 4-man position. What a finish from Porzingis. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
And for Arizona, Moody is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Quentin Post. And it's Santos in at the 3. They've got Castle. He's out there with Harper. Mason Plumlee out there with Johnson. And it's Bryant in at power forward. And for Arizona, We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Moody is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Quentin Post, and it's Santos in at the 3 slot. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Melton, he's checked in for Arizona. So it's Arizona now, trailing by 4. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Right side, Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Porzingis punishing inside. And more, we're seeing teams run 1 center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Now here's Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. Over Plumlee. Porzingis misses. He's gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Plumlee, a screen on Melton. Here's Castle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. And catching them unprepared. Castle just moves in and draws that foul. Nicely done, young man.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Castle. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Moody. And Castle drops them both.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, B.A., I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Porzingis for 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Here's Harper, defended by Pajemski. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
And it's tough to check Harper. I mean, yeah, he's young, but he's just so long.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Arizona with some changes. Post is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. First one falls. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player. And I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan. They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Arizona, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Fox. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Now here's Vassell. Still without a bucket. Pass to Harper. Lets it go from 11. Bryant outside. Here's Fox. Here's Harper. 6 points for him. Now here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Post. No good on the triple. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Curry. And the deficit down inside single digits. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, B.A. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, B.A.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Always a pleasure to hear from Shams. He uncovers some stories that no one else is privy to.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of his reporting. He's a tireless worker, very detailed, and his integrity is second to none.
Now here's Vassell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he lobs it up top. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Kicks it out to Bryant. 16 seconds left in the second. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now. That'll count. Unable to get that one. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 11. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here is Coach Steve Kerr. Your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And that's where he knocked the shot. Oh, let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, I think for Arizona, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots. been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
We've got Devin Vassell. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson, starting the second half. Here's Castle. Lays it up and banks it in. Castle's got 6.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Melton outside. Puts up a deep 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry against Castle. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Fox, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, because of the quickness, it's hard to mirror Fox defensively. Often, it ends in a foul call.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat. A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
Here's Butler. And again, Arizona no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fox outside. Fox moving fast. Champagnie. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Champagnie's got his second bucket on the night. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so Curry will bring it up for the Wildcats. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
Now here's Castle. He has 6. Out to the wing. Horford with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Butler with the ball. Fox picks him up. Melton passes to Horford. The kick out. Curry. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them. Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Melton outside. Horford outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
There's a screen. Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Back to Castle. This one for 3. Rebounded by Butler. For Arizona, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Curry looking it over. That three's off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Offensive rebound, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, there's the cell staying active, extending the possession.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Vassell. Santos is checked in for Arizona. Pajemski comes in for Melton. Arizona shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Santos. The baseline, Jay. And again, Arizona no good. Gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Castle outside. Over Curry. Castle misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back over to you, Brian.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Clock is at 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now here's Castle. He's got 9. Off target from outside. Pass to Curry. And here's Horford. Right side Porzingis. Lets it fly from 18. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Fox surveying the D. Here's Castle. He's covered by Curry. Fox left side. Ooh, they pick off the pass. From the corner. Curry, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Champagny, just 4 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Outside Pajemski. Back to Porzingis. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Arizona 5 right now. Quentin Post out there with Butler. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. And it's Butler with the ball for Arizona. Now an update on Jimmy Butler's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Arizona. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Thanks for the update there, Allie. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
Here's Harper. Tries again. Plumlee, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Podziemski. Bryant against Butler. Here's Pope. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Plumlee a screen. It's Fox with a drive. And Fox powers it home.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, then he is practically at the rim.
Pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Pope. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for two, Bryant.
That free throw no good. Champagnie, he's checked in for Plumlee. Al Horford's checked in for Arizona. Good on the second one. Now Podziemski. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Plumlee's checked in for Bryant.
Team foul.
Here's Butler. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Horford. It's tipped. Here's Champagnie. Butler covering. Stolen by Melton. Outside Butler. Here's Santos. Arizona moving it around. And here's Horford. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Out of bounds. It'll be Arizona's ball. And Arizona with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moody comes in for Santos. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Melton outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game. So we'll give him a pass on that one.
Fox has checked in for Harper. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Arizona. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Wembanyama, screen on Melton to the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's stolen by Fox. He goes up. De'Aaron Fox taking it right to the rim.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Melton with the ball. Pass to Curry. For 3. And again, Arizona no good.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Out of bounds. It'll be Arizona's ball. For Arizona, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
A block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Castle pulls it down. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now Fox. Here's Wembanyama. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Curry. Let's loose for 3. Oh, he can't hit it. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Now Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Horford there with a board. Arizona shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jayhawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Now here's Moody. Left side Pajemski. Fires the 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Now here's Moody. Oh, he can't jam it home.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
Here's Harper. Lets it fly from 18. Shot's no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
From 13 feet. Oh, the shot is off. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.